Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Your Daily Guides, the series where I dive into in-depth guides and walkthroughs of games like Honkai Star Rail, Zenless, and Wuthering Waves. Today we're answering the big question, Arlecchino versus Zhongli, and who's actually better to pull. I'll break down their kits and differences, future-proof value, which to choose if you can only get one, the free-to-play perspective, especially with Krai and new danners like Durin on the horizon, and finish with my personal take on why Mavuika might be the better long-term save. Version 6.1 is almost here, so you won't want to miss this. All the timestamps are down in the description if you want to skip ahead to your favorite part, and if you haven't already, make sure to join the Discord. And hey, quick shout out to everyone who's been using my link to grab game packs. Seriously, you guys are amazing, and your support means the world to me. So as a little thank you, I'll be gifting 3 monthly passes to one lucky winner, and you get to choose the game. Whether it's Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, or Zenless Zone Zero, the choice is yours. All you have to do is like this video, drop a thoughtful comment with your take on the topic, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. That's it, super simple. Thanks for watching and good luck. First, their kits and what makes them different. Arlecchino is a Pyro polearm main DPS built to maximize on-field normal attack damage and Pyro throughput. Her kit revolves dealing heavy Pyro hits and scaling quickly with offensive gear and crit stats, making her a typical high damage on-field carry. Zhongli, by contrast, is a Geo support / utility first. He creates one of the strongest shields in the game, offers wide AoE petrify via his burst, and brings strong team protection and debuffing utility rather than raw sustained DPS. In short, Arlecchino is a Pyro main DPS who's majorly offensive, and Zhongli is a defensive / utility anchor who offers shields and petrify. So the question becomes, who has better future-proof value? Future-proofing depends on what future content demands. Bosses with tight timers or mechanics that punish long on-field casts tended to value some defensive playstyles, while new enemies that hit hard or apply heavy damage over time increase the value of shields and sustain. Zhongli's shields remain uniquely useful in a lot of content because they reduce received damage globally and also interact with geo mechanics. That keeps him relevant as a support even as the damage meta shift. Arlecchino's value is tied to how her Pyro damage fits future team comps and whether you can give her the optimal weapon and artifact sets. In metas that favor big, single-target Pyro damage, she'll shine. Otherwise, her kit is more replaceable by other Pyro carries. If you can get one of the two right now, which would be better? If you already lack a strong shield or reliable geo utility on your account, pull Zhongli. His utility benefits every team, and many players find his shields always useful. If you already have solid shields and want raw carryable damage and enjoy an aggressive Pyro playstyle, pull Arlecchino. She's more of a dedicated main DPS and will reward investment with big numbers. In short, pick Zhongli for universal utility and account-wide value, pick Arlecchino for main DPS fun and Pyro damage ceilings. If you're F2P, the general guideline is prefer broad utility characters unless a new carry will permanently change your playstyle. Zhongli's value as an account-wide support makes him almost always a safe F2P pull because his shields and petrify help in Spiral Abyss, co-op, and boss encounters. Arlecchino, while excellent as a damage carry, requires more specific investment such as her exclusive weapon and teams to truly outclass flexible options. On top of that, Hoi vs. Big Krai reveal and the pipeline of characters such as Durin and many other new faces means there are high-impact banners coming, and if you want to chase premium Pyro carries like Mavuika or other meta shifters, saving may be worth it. So for F2P players who must be choosy, lean Zhongli for safety, save if your goal is to snag a future S-tier carry. The Krai era brought a big slate of characters and lore expansions, so banners in that window are likely to include both expected and surprising powerhouses. Community discussions and news coverage indicate lots of new options are being revealed across the upcoming Luna update cycles, so banner discipline can pay off if you're targeting a very specific future character. If Durin or other high-impact picks are on your radar, remember that skipping a safe pull now could let you secure someone who fundamentally changes your roster later. My personal opinion from my experience is to skip and save for Mavuika. Mavuika is a Pyro Archon with an extremely high damage ceiling in the right setup and plays as the premium Pyro DPS. She outdamages many regular Pyro carries when you have the weapon, artifacts, constellations, and without prejudice, Steelali. That means if you're thinking long-term value and you have limited Primogems, saving for Mavuika or another top-tier powerful carry is a very reasonable plan. She can eclipse both Arlecchino and Zhongli in pure damage potential and becomes even stronger with constellations, making her an attractive big win for patient pullers. So who should you pull? If you want a single short answer, Zhongli is the safer, more universally valuable pull because of shields, team-wide safety, and long-term utility. Arlecchino is better only if you need a Pyro main DPS and are ready to invest if your account lacks an elite Pyro carry. For F2P players especially, Zhongli's account-wide usefulness makes him the easier justification, but if you're actively saving for a major future banner, such as Mavuika or other Krai headliners, passing now to chase that premium carry is also defensible. Personally, I'd tell people to consider saving for Mavuika if she's on your wishlist. She's the kind of premium Pyro DPS that can outclass both Arlecchino in raw damage and Zhongli in terms of carry potential. But what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown and found it helpful, make sure to subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.